Hi, I'm Sammy with Petals from Kay, and we are doing our Take and Make Week 3. So you should have your bundle of flowers, which yours would be wrapped. So you can go ahead and take those out. You'll need a vase, or if you added one of our bud vases to it, then you'll have that. Go ahead and fill it with water, and then you'll need snips, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So, and you'll need a trash can, or you can make a mess on your table, and then you can finish it later. So this one, we've kind of talked before in previous videos, if you've done those, that we green first. This, I'm not going to green first. I'm going to do the flowers and then piece the greens in after. So I'm going to start with the stock. So you can take your lavender pinky stock, and you can, I accidentally already cleaned this before I brought it up here. But anyways, take off any leaves that are there. And then I do leave a couple just because I like the way they look. So if you have not been with us before doing this, make sure you cut everything at an angle. That gives a bigger surface for the flower to be able to drink. So you're going to cut at an angle, and then you're going to place that in your vase. Look at that. So I'm going to leave it a little taller. No, I'm going to go down a little bit further. Obviously, you can always trim it down, but you can't add it back. So if it's too long, we can always trim it down. So I'm going to do it like that, kind of leave it. And again, this is your arrangement. So this is a guided way to do it, but it's yours. So, and that actually looks kind of cute. Then I'm going to take my carnation. So leaves down, and then fluff the top. So carnations are pretty durable little guys, so you can fluff that and open it up. Then with carnations, they have these little knots on them. So we want to be sure to cut either above it or below it, not on it, just so that it leaves a nice open area for, I need some nice pretty nails for this, but so that it has a nice open area for the water to go up the stem. And then I'm going to put that guy in there. And I'm going to kind of different side him. And then so this is kind of where we are. Kind of offset them a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with, this is blue lace. So it's a fun little bouncy flower. And it has those super cute little bitty blooms on it, which it's bouncy. So it's like not, look how cute those are. So then we're going to take those, and you can use all of these pieces. So I know these are little closed buds right now, but you can use all of these pieces. So again, I guess I should have showed you, but again, at an angle, cut it, and then just kind of place it in your bud vase. And kind of when you're placing these, like you're going to kind of work with they're going to have little bins and stuff, and you just kind of work with that. So place that in there, and then I'm going to put these little guys, kind of crazy guys in there. So I have it kind of looking like this right now. I want him to be a little shorter, but I like him in the back there. And then I might come back and add these. You can add them or not. Or if you don't want the little buds and you just want the bloomed ones, like that's fine too. But place that in there. And then the last one, always cutting at an angle. Kind of place him in there. And then again, I'm gonna use some of these little guys because I think they're cute. They're kind of crazy. Kind of go every which way, and I like it. Always cut at an angle. That had some of the leaves like down the stem, so make sure you trim those. So same with that guy. I'm gonna take this little piece off and take the leaves off. And I'm gonna place him in there. So we kind of have this kind of fun, crazy guy. So my carnation's kind of the focal, and then have the other guys around. And as you're going, like this first one that I placed, now that I've gotten a little started, I'm going to lower him a little bit. Kind of give that little. And then this is variegated pit. So I'm going to go in at the end with this, which normally we green first, but I'm going to kind of go in at the end with this. So I'm just going to cut these all off and then cut them at an angle. Always make sure that your vase is filled all the way up so that you are making sure that all stems are in water. You can clean off any of the little brown inside. And then make sure it's always cut at an angle. I'm going to place those kind of in there. And then I'm also going to put a longer one kind of up top. So cut at an angle. Just kind of fill them in. I guess he's not super long, but fill them in where you want, just to kind of give it some texture. I love the smell of variegated pit. So as you're cutting it, you're going to start smelling that. I love the smell. So that's kind of our little bud vase. We used some daintier flowers to kind of fill that out, but that is your bud vase, and this is your take and make. Like I said, yours might look like this, or it might look a little different, and that's the fun of it, because guided activity, but you get to make it yours. So I thank you for watching this, and we'll see you next time.